Okay, so I have to make some gifts for a student of mine. We are all doing one of my classes, I should say, decided to do a gift exchange. And so they wanted me to be part of that. And we're coming up on, now by the time this video airs, the semester will be done and over with. But my students decided that they want me to be involved, and I am happy to be involved with the gift exchange. I thought that was really sweet for me to be part of it. So we all kind of put our names in the hat, and whoever gets, you know, that person, we had a little bit of a limit, and yeah, so I decided to go ahead and, well, so this student, let me just backtrack here. This student in particular really loves Hello Kitty stuff, and she had some stuff on there that are for TikTok Shop, and to be honest, I don't get on TikTok Shop. I don't have an account with them, and so she also put on there Hello Kitty stuff, and it's like perfect. So when I was shopping for something else, I actually stumbled across all of this from Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, well, this couldn't have worked out any easier. So I went ahead and got a bunch of stuff for her for our gift exchange that's coming up. I'm gonna be sad to see these students go. They're I think this is all their first semester. No, one, I think second semester, but whoop, they are mechanical students, and I normally don't teach mechanical classes, so they won't be in any of my architectural classes, which is a bummer, but that's alright. I have other good group of students that I really enjoy having in my class. Okay, so we're going to do one adhesive vinyl, and then we're also going to do 2 iron-on projects. And let me get this weeded out. And I did ask the student for permission to record. Well, let me put it this way. I have not asked, but I will ask once she gets the gift. And if you're seeing it, then that means she said that I had her permission, because it does have, you know, her name and all that stuff, and that stuff is private. So I did ask for permission to put it in my video. Her name, and then we have her full name, and then we have her monogram, and so we have an umbrella. So hopefully this will, I need to get some parchment paper, because I don't want that plastic to melt. In fact, I'm going to turn down my heat. I have it on medium. I'm going to do low just because of the material that we are working with. Alright, let's just use that little piece of paper, or parchment paper. You guys, I can't believe how many times I've used my parchment paper over and over. It's wonderful. Alright, so while that's cooling down, let's go ahead and get her name on the tumbler. Actually, before we even do that, let's just get this all sprayed. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here, right down the seal, only because I feel like, you know, this is kind of well decorated, and it looks like this part's a little plain. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to try to cover up any of the design, right? So just going to clean that off. There we go. And I'm just using my rubbing alcohol. This is from Spellbinders, so if you're into card making, you can get it from there. Amazon sells that kind of stuff. Sally Beauty, yeah, they sell it. So tons of places sell this kind of spray. I actually wasn't really into the pump or the spray bottle for rubbing alcohol, but it's a little vinyl exposed, but that's going to be okay as long as I don't burnish that. Works out perfectly so far. Alright. Perfect. I love it. There you go. Really pretty. I think she's going to love it too. Okay, that's just one down. 2 more to go. And I also got her this wallet. I mean, who knows? She could use something for it. I should probably put $1 in there. I always, anytime, it's a tradition in my family. In fact, let me get my lint roller. Anytime you do a wallet or purse, you always put $1 in there for good luck. So I will get $1 for her and put it in there. I chose this green because I thought it kind of matched that sort of, the pastel look, so that is why I went with that. And I don't want to take it away from the design too much. Now what I should have done is preheated it. I just realized I didn't do that, but I think it's going to be okay. Alright, so then I cooled it down. I'm going to slowly peel this up, monitor everything, making sure it sticks down really good. Looks like there's no lifting, and if there was any lifting, you would just simply put your carry sheet. I actually prefer to put parchment paper down and then re-iron it, just so that way I don't have to re-peel this up. This is a thick liner, okay? So there we go. And then our last one is, I'm gonna put her name on this umbrella. Really excited about that one. So hopefully I can get this ironed down. Actually, I don't have too much of the carrier sheet in my way here. All right. And I'm going to bring in my parchment paper, and then we'll get this to iron on. All right, hopefully that next, all right, I think that was good. Let me see. Okay, so I got one area there. I'm going to see if I can get this liner off. All right, so just the G. And actually, I'm going to heat up everything just to make sure, because, you know, this is going to get wet. I mean, it could get wet. The cover may get wet because of the rain, right? And we want to make sure that it lasts on there. And it's going to take a lot of handling. It's going to come on and off, on and off. So we just want to make sure that we really get that ironed on there. And, you know, if she starts to see any lifting, which I don't know how long this is going to last on this type of material, but if she starts to see any lifting, then, you know, what she can do is just get a little iron and put parchment paper over it, and she should be fine. So there, so it has her name, and then we have this as a gift, and then of course we have this one. All right, love it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We have done these on my channel before. I did it in my Target haul video, and I am going to turn on my iron to low. Okay, I think I got that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some parchment paper, and I'm doing low setting, and I don't want to directly iron onto that faux leather, so that is why I am using this parchment paper just to protect it. Okay, we'll try that. I don't want to overheat it. And then let's bring this in, and then let's get hers all centered. And then let's get this ironed on. Let's go ahead and test this one out, see how well that's stuck down. I really didn't apply too much heat to it, so I'm really hoping. Oh, it did great. That is so pretty. I love it. And then again, I will add my parchment paper back on top and just reheat that. So there we go. We got 2 of them done. Be sure to watch that Target video because that was a really good video. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next, I am making some signs for my students, and you'll see what I did. I took one of their drawings, each of them that they made, and I do have their permission to share their design. Well, it's not their design, it's their drawing that they did from one of their homework assignments, and I turn it into a JPEG. Okay, so here are their drawings. This is they did this in Inventor, and I just went ahead and, like I said, I added an image. It's a little bit of a wasted vinyl there, but that's all right. Oops. Let's see where that's at. There we go. And then I just took a picture of it, like screenshot it, and then uploaded it to Cricut Design Space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to use transfer tape, and I'm going to use this. This is made for, it's very light tack, and I haven't used it in forever, mainly because I don't like how it's not transparent, but I'm going to use it anyway since I don't want to accidentally rip up my design, right? And let's see here. Thinking I might have to trim my transfer tape down. Here's hoping this will work. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm going to trim this down. Okay. Whoop. Okay, let's get this on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and burnish that down. I'm hoping this transfer tape will work just fine. Maybe I didn't burnish hard enough, but I do worry about having to stick, like have the print and cut paper, the sticker paper, I worry about it ripping, so that's why I want really light on the burnishing. So let's go ahead and put some fun, festive Christmas music on, and I'm going to speed this up. One. They actually did pretty good. Now, when I was really doing print and then cut a lot on my channel, I was using this transfer tape, and for some reason it was working fine, and then got a bunch of new packs of that sticker paper, whatever it's called, and it just started taking up the ink and ripping and making the top of the print and cut sticky. So I haven't used it since until now, and I thought, well, why don't I try this light tack transfer tape, and it works really good. And it's taking off the ink a little bit, but not as bad as the other one. So definitely, it's not, you're not supposed to, and it will tell you on their website not to use any transfer tape, but I'm sorry, this is just way too hard without the transfer tape. So there we go. So these are just some of the drawings I taught my students how to draw, and this was their homework assignments. So I purposely chose more of a cylinder design, just to kind of keep it consistent, but different for some, you know, different for everybody. So here they are. I think they're gonna love it. Again, I wish I could do this for all my students, but I just chose a class at random, and these are good eggs. I really like them. They're gonna go far. They're hard workers. So I think they're really gonna appreciate it. Okay, let's keep it moving. This next project I saw on Pinterest. So I'm really excited to give this a go. My, what am I trying to say? My Explorer Air 2 has taken a poop on me. And I wonder if this is, oh, there we go, that works. And I had to use my, what do you call it? I had to use my Cricut Joy Extra, and so I had to cut this into 2 because of the size. So right now I'm just trying to get the size where I should put everything. So I had to cut this into 2. A lot of moving parts here. Such a cute idea, right? Okay. What I did is I found a text that I liked, and I sized each one down to like 1 inch or 2 inches, and then but kept the text height the same per one. So this is why there's a little bit more bolder than it is up top, just because it got smaller. And I also increased the lettering spacing. And exposed a little bit of my transfer tape. That way I just have better control of it. And put that here. I have been getting a lot of bubbles with my transfer tape lately, so it is a good day not to get any bubbles, air bubbles I should say, in my transfer tape. Got that all centered as best as I can and straight. Hopefully. If not, we're just gonna go with it. Perfect. You know, as I'm working on this project, this is becoming more and more like an eye exam. I didn't even think about that until I put the remaining 3 names on there. Oh gosh, that's alright. Oh, there we go. Yep. That looks good. Put that in there. Perfect. Okay, let's get this on here. Okay, so where are you guys at with your Christmas movies? I so far got all mine watched except for one. That's Home Alone. I still gotta watch that one. I got Four Christmases done. I got Christmas with the Cranks done. Elf, I got that one done. Grinch, oh my god, we watch that daily before Halloween, so we're good on that one. There we go. Okay. Then I think the next one is this. I really like this so much I might keep it. No, I'm just kidding. I won't, but I really do like it. I made it for my mother-in-law. I think she'll really like it. Decided to tear that apart because I was going the wrong way. There we go. Good. And then oh, love it. Okay, we're not done because we got these little guys here, and I'm just going to put them on like a sticker, so I'm not even going to worry about them. They're just supposed to be sporadic through the names, so, and I'm just putting them on there. Because why not, right? So what I did was I did the order of each who was born first, okay? So I didn't put the siblings together. I just did who is born first. So little Miss Chloe was the last one. And Graham was the first one. The first and only grandson they have, only nephew. There we go. And she's done. I think my mother-in-law is going to absolutely love this. I love it myself. I kind of want to keep it, but no, I'm definitely going to gift it to her. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and keep it moving. So I bought a bunch of these wallets from Target, and I thought these would be cute little gifts So let me just get these all cut apart. Okay, let's go ahead and get this weeded out. I just used I think this is a Design Space image. Really pretty, almost like chrome, like pink color. And I just thought it would be really pretty since I'm giving it to a bunch of girls. I actually did a wallet for myself, and it's going to be in a video. I'm hoping it's going to be in a video, which I don't know if it will because, well, it's going to be, I was hoping to have that video in January, and it was a green wallet, not a black one. I did gold foil iron-on, and it was so pretty. And as I was trying to get everything organized and put my video files in the correct folder, I realized I don't think I have the recording for this. I think I deleted it. So you guys probably won't see it again, which is fine because technically you guys will have already seen it in this video, right? Okay. So there we go. We'll get those cut apart. So just make sure there's no lids on there that will prevent the foil from sticking down. Okay. So I have my heat press, my mini one, setting, I think actually it's already set up, or it's already heated to the low setting. You don't want to put it on the high setting just because this is faux leather, and I'm also going to be using parchment paper to protect the leather. So let's go ahead and get this ironed on. So here they are, super pretty. I love them. I love that pink. That's really pretty. Even though this one's kind of going downhill, I think it's not too terrible. It's not too bad. Definitely not my best one, but they're all really pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next craft is these diskettes that I found while I was cleaning a storage room at my office, or at my work, and I need some rubbing alcohol. I actually did this on my channel before. So let's go ahead and get this weeded out. So I just went ahead and used Times New Roman for the font information, or for the font. I kept it pretty, you know, simple, only because me and somebody else are the only female department heads in our division, and then we have one who is an academic advisor, and then the assistant to the dean. So I just kept it just pretty basic, nothing too girly. Okay, so I just put save your work. I thought everyone will get a kick out of this, and then they can hang it proudly in their office. Put a cute little bow on top of it, and they can hang it in their office. one. And I did mess up on that original. I did mess up on one, and I'll just have to do it later. I don't have time right now to finish that one. That's okay. But I just think these are too funny, too cute. And actually, if you have, you know, any of these old technology stuff, you can turn them into an ornament. Just punch a hole in them and there you go. But yeah, so super fun. Remember that? Oh my gosh, I used to pull these off all the time. But yeah, so this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna put a little bow and put it on all the department heads' desk, and they can hang it up. In fact, they could probably mount it that way somehow. But anyway, all right, well, another, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. Well, technically this one still needs to be done, but okay, we are moving right along. Let's keep on going. The next gift or craft is foil iron-on. I had to, don't mind it being kind of cut kind of weird, I had to try to fit it on my mat as best as I can so I didn't waste the foil iron-on. I am running very dangerously low. In fact, my husband is currently out with my daughter doing some errands, and I had just put in an order at Michael's for him to go pick up because I need more foil, because apparently I'm doing a lot of foil iron-on, gold foil that is. So I had to conserve with what I had, so it's kind of cut all weird, and there's not much I can do about that. Now, what I am doing, I am making these Clipfolios is what it's called. It's from Target, and I did it on my channel before. It's been a while, but I am making not everyone, but some coworkers. And then I think I'm making it for my 2 sister-in-laws and a good friend of mine, and then my sister. So I'm making it for some individuals who I think would really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music on again and speed this up, because if we don't speed this up, this video would be super duper long.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Those done. They turned out super cute. I'm going to bring all of them in. And I also did these 2 mouse pads. One that says Academic Advisor, and this says Historic Preservation. And then also, so these are from Amazon, and I bought these from Hobby Lobby, so out of privacy for my sister and my friend, who I'm going to put their names on there. I'm not going to do it on camera, but here is this one, and it's going to match perfectly with this gold foil. I'm going to do that off camera just to respect their privacy, but these are going to be great gifts for my co-workers, my sister-in-laws, and my friends and family. So there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the next craft project. I need to make some gift bags for some of the gifts that I am handing out, and I found these fun non-traditional gift bags for Christmas in my craft stash. I had them in there for a while, and I thought it'd be cool, since they're non-traditional, I might as well do non-traditional vinyl to decorate it. And I just found a snowflake that I was attracted to, that I thought would be really cool and festive for what I want to do. So I'm just going to do one snowflake, and and I just did, now this, not iron-on, but this vinyl, holographic vinyl came in a set of 3 different kinds. So I just did one of each. So the orange, wasn't a big fan of the orange, so I just did 2 of those, and then the rest we're done on 4.
Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? It's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what
Okay, got them all 10 of them done. I did orange tone on tone. I did kind of get ripped up there, so this, if I have any leftovers, this will be a leftover. And yeah, so there's the orange, there's the yellow. I like the blue on the yellow, and then I did this one. It's really pretty. And then the tone on tone, really pretty. And green. And then lastly the pink. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, the next thing that I have to do is I found these wine bags on Amazon, and I also found these HTV vinyl from Michaels probably a year or 2 ago. Never used it, thought I was going to, but now I am. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on fast forward, get this weeded out, and we'll get it ironed on. I'm going to set my iron for low, see how well that does, and then I might have to kick it up if I need to increase that heat. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
what a fool I've been. But if you kiss me now, I know you'll fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
We got 3 of the snowflakes, and then we have 3 of the stripes. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next gift I gotta make. We are going to go ahead and iron on some hearts to my daughter's pants that I'm getting her. Just found some hearts that I liked in images, and I actually had to rearrange them because I wanted them to be more linear than how they were in the design originally. And I'm going to go alongside the pants, so it's gonna be a little tricky given that there's that seam there, right? But I'm just gonna do it alongside the one side of her pants. So let's lint roll this. That just prevents from it sticking really well. Now we're doing puff, but I am using my mini press, and the reason being just because of the sheer size. So I'm going to focus on one heart at a time. And the other thing that I'm a little hesitant with is that seam that's on the back, right? So I'm a little nervous about that. I know I'm a little off-center, I'm basing the center off the crease. And so like the way it's folded, it's kind of crooked. So alright, so I'm gonna do medium pressure for 15 seconds, and I'm gonna focus my press on one at a time. And then as soon as the 15 seconds is up, I'll move on to the next heart, and I'll lift up the carrier sheet. Okay, so I think I did it a little bit too much for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna lift that up, right? What you do is, since it's puff, you remove the liner, put parchment paper back down, add another 15 seconds, and then you lift the parchment paper up. So I'm going to do the rest of off camera, and then we'll see how that looked. Okay, so all you got to do is just add a little bit more heat, takes that away. I always thought if you add more heat, that's what causes that fuzzy, brainy look, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But super cute though, right? I think she's going to really like that. And I like the tone on tone. I just think that just really kind of gives it a little something. Okay, perfect. All right, one more Christmas present down. few more to go. Now we are going to make some shirts for my sister and for my mom. So if you're either of those two, immediately stop watching. Just trim some of the vinyl off that has no cuts on it. And I am making some plain white shirts for those two because I found, actually let me go ahead and bring it in, these graffiti fabric markers neon. It's been a while since I bought it. I think maybe Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And I thought it would be kind of cute for my daughter to color in the letters. So I need to get this done so she can work on it tomorrow. She is really loving to craft. Just earlier, I was just cleaning my craft room. I had no intentions to do any work. And she's like, let's craft, Mommy, and listen to Christmas music. And we did. So I am excited to get her into crafting. And so she can craft all, oh shoot, oh no, okay, crud. They went on perfectly. I am so excited for her to color this tomorrow. She's gonna have such a blast coloring in these shirts. Might have to, I think I have some white shirts for her to do, so I'll have to make a shirt for her, but here they are. She's just gonna color them in, and I'm sure they will wear it proudly. Let's go ahead and make a sign. So I'm just leaving this as the natural wood. I'm not gonna paint it or anything like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get this weeded out. I'm struggling to weed right now because I just put lotion on and it's hard to hold a very slick weeding tool while you have lotion on. So that, I should have never done that because it's making it almost impossible. Oh my goodness. Smart one here. Bringing in my transfer tape. Let's get this cut down. Okay. Oh shoot, did I not make this? That was terrible. I did not make this wide enough at all. Oh my goodness, Rachel. No, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some little engineering with my transfer tape. Definitely cut a larger piece if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I wonder if I could just do it this way. I might be able to if I get it centered. This might work actually. I'm gonna go about halfway and see if that works. Okay. And if I have to cut another piece of transfer tape, not a big deal, which I don't know. I have quite a bit exposed down here, so I may end up having to, I may have some issues, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to be careful not to hit my scraper tool with that. I don't want to accidentally rip that. So let me just flip it over. I have been not putting transfer tape on nicely. I keep on getting air bubbles. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright. Let's see if this is going to work. It may, I don't know. I'm gonna have to approach it a little differently. It's not wanting to stay because I have too much exposed down there, so I'm gonna have to come down this way. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful of that right there. Okay, and let's get this on here. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to use my fingers to press down the exposed vinyl, and then I'm going to come in with my scraper tool for the rest. Now let's peel that transfer tape paper back. I'm definitely not going to be able to reuse this transfer tape because it is pulling up some of that wood. Yeah, definitely ripped that apart. I'm gonna have to sand that. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've ever seen this transfer tape pull this much of the wood up. That is crazy to me. Oh no. Okay. Holy smokes, look how much that took up. That is ridiculous. I've never seen this transfer tape ever do that with wood. And I've done done a lot of wood projects and never have I ever had that problem. But we got it. I think it's really pretty. And I think she'll love it too. Okie dokie, I am going to sneak a gift that's not Christmas related. So I'm going to show you guys what it is. I found this at Target. So my mother is referred to as Nana to my daughter. So I don't like the fact that it says grandma, but that's all right. And it's 3 pearls for 3 generations. I thought, how sweet is that? And we do what's called monthly gifts, and it originally just started between me and my sister. Every month we would buy each other, and I think I spoke to this before on my channel, but I'll go ahead and speak to it again. Every month my sister and I would buy a gift with a certain amount of dollar limit, and we would just buy something off of our Amazon list, and it's at random. It doesn't have to come to the beginning of the month. It could come at the very end of the month. Like the last day of the month, or just, whenever, we're thinking about it and sending it. And, you can write a note, or you could just send it and say, here it is. And it's kind of cool because it's like, you never know when it's coming. It's a nice little surprise, and it's just fun to do. Well, then we invited my mom to partake in the fun festivities. So now what we do is we alternate. So one month I will have my sister, and in that same month my mom will have me, and then my sister will have my mom, and it just kind of bounces back and forth between the 3 of us. Well, normally we usually just buy off of our Amazon list, but when I was shopping for Christmas, I saw this at Target and just thought this would be so fitting for my mom for the monthly gift. So I went ahead and bought it, and I'll just give it to her. Even though we won't be up there in January, I'll give it to her and give her an early January gift. So that way January will be all done, and I don't have to worry about sending anything for the month of January. So yeah, it was just a fun thing. We've been doing it for years. My sister and I probably have been doing it, I think we did it for a year, and then my mom started to join in on the fun, and I think we've been doing it for 3 years or something like that. And we don't ever have to. Sometimes, money gets tight a month, and sometimes we just do the, $5 item. It doesn't always have to be the full amount, and so which is kind of cool. Sometimes you go over, sometimes you don't even get close to the capped amount, and and we just have a lot of fun. So something that you might want to think about with your kids or your siblings, and you just kind of want to stay connected and be able to, I don't need to wipe this down, it's just literally gonna be okay. Would have helped if I would have put this on straight. Those grid lines, I think I spoke to this before too. I love this transfer tape, but oh my gosh, I hate the grid lines are messing me up. I'm hoping that's straight, but I hate the grid lines because if you don't get it on straight, it really plays with your eye. I think I did pretty decent. Yeah, that's all right. So I just put Happy January because that's normally what I do. When I do monthly gifts, when I send it through Amazon, I'll put a little note, happy whatever month it is, love always Rachel, or something like that, so that way they know it's a monthly gift and what month it is. So I just thought it kind of cute to put Happy January. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some Christmas presents. All right, now what we're going to do is move on to drinkware, and I am creating some tumblers for my 2 sister-in-laws and also for one of my best friends. And I'm going to put it together with your little fun grab bag, if you will, for Christmas. Weeding out the middles. I believe this is the new favorite font of mine, Do Not Worry. I just love it. Brown sugar is always my favorite of mine, but I'm trying to play with some other fonts as well. But so far, this one it's doing, oh no, actually, no. This is brown sugar because of the R. I lied, I'm sorry.
Crowded room, friend with tight eyes. I'm hiding from you and your soft eyes. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Face of a lover with the fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Now I know what a fool.
Alright, there we go. Oh, it's a little further down than I like it, but it will be fine. She won't care. Okay, so here they are. We have Heidi, we have Ellen, and then we have Jennifer. These are really pretty tumblers for Christmas, right? Oh my gosh, looks like, I thought this one was darker than the Jennifer one, but no, they're good. So there they are. Love them. Okay, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed this because it was completely offset. I was way close to down here, but I got it fixed. Thank goodness. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next. I am going to make some keychains for my nieces, and I wanted to show you this because I don't think we're going to get to these, but I found these cold transfer stickers, and they go on a keychain, and it provides a skew. I don't know if I have them, so I may not end up using these, but I gotta look at my stash. But anyways, they come in this cherry style, and then also some retro styles. But anyways, so we're going to put those to the side. I may make them for Easter, so for their Easter baskets. But since it's since I have these, I'm going to make some keychains, because what girl does not love keychains? I know I love them, and I'm going to put them on their little tumblers that I'm going to be making them. So, and then I also found these pearl acrylic keychains. I've never seen them before, so I'm super excited about that. And it comes in a pack of 6. So let's go ahead and get these cleaned off. Make sure. Oh, you know what? There might be a protective. I'm okay if one gets ruined because there's only 5 girls. There is. Okay. So good. I don't have to clean them with rubbing alcohol. because of the protective thing that's on there. Okay, got them all done. So now I have a choice of which ones I want to use. Gosh, they're all so pretty. I think I just will use a mixture. I definitely am making myself one because there's an extra one, and why not, right? So that is what we are going to do. So not bad for $2.29 per one. And you don't have to worry about transfer tape because it already has it on there. Okay, so whatever ones I don't use, I have a bunch of keychains from, I'm going to go ahead and use mine first because just in case I mess it up, I don't want to mess it up on the kids and stuff. Okay, done. Bringing that up, pushing that down, bringing in my scraper tool. Now you could take it a step further for something like this, add some more vinyl to it, and you'll be good to go. So there we go. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and speed it up, and then we will take a look at them once I'm done. The last one. All right, so let me explain my choices, and I'm glad they went with the parchment paper. It just helps it line up a lot better, so I really did like that fact. So again, this one here is the one I'm going to keep for myself. Here they are, super easy to put down. You all saw that I had to turn it over and flip it so that way the rest of this vinyl would stick onto the transfer tape, but it was really easy, honestly. Get some parchment paper and it will be even easier. So easy craft, took maybe a few minutes to do, and then once I got going, and then it was fairly easy to do. Okay, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Next one are these canvas tote bags that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I went ahead and found a cute wreath that I liked. Now they only had 2 of the canvas bags, and then I have 2 of the green olive, or it's olive, canvas bags, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to do, oops, get that thrown away, we'll do gold for the olive. Let me get that off here. How pretty would that be? And then for the canvas bags, I am going to do, or just like the plain khaki canvas bags, I'm going to do navy blue. All right, let me get out my heat press and we'll get these ironed on. This last one done, and if you saw in this speed up process, I had to take the liner off there a few times before it was completely adhered, just because I felt that that liner was kind of holding it back. So I had some areas here that I just need to get my press to hit it one more time. Here's that gold with the green. I really love that. It's really pretty. And then of course that's the V, and then the E. here they are. So, very fun, and I'm going to put their corresponding gifts in there, and then put a little Christmas bow, and this will be their Christmas present. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Okie dokie, I am going to make my daughter a sweater. In fact, it's hot off the press. I just got it done cutting. I bought this SVG off of Etsy, and I make her a sweater. There you go, pull that off, and then I'm going to flip this over. Now, I didn't do any type of offsets because looks like they're all connected. Hope I'm not right on that, or hope I'm not wrong on that one. My goodness, it's gonna be a little flimsy. Oops, sorry, that was my phone. When I gotta transfer it off of the backer here, and I just used this Cricut printable iron-on for dark fabrics. I prefer to use dark fabrics for everything. The ones for whites, they are really thin and flimsy. This is a little bit thicker, so I prefer to use this. Now you gotta be careful trying to get this off of the carrier sheet because it's really flimsy and you could easily break that or rip it. Okay, so there was one part that needed to be weeded out, but the rest, luckily I didn't poke at it. I don't think there's any other areas that really have any other parts to weed out. Oh, now the instructions says preheat for 15 seconds at 315. So I'm just going to preheat this. I should really lint roll it, but I don't know where my roller went, so we're gonna just kind of go with it. And also, let me move everything out. I kind of have a mess on my desk right now, so I apologize. Now it does say that you don't want to wash this for 48 hours, so just make sure that you're mindful of that. I think one time I washed it after 24 hours because I thought it was 24 hours, and it definitely bled on everything. So definitely wait the 48 hours, maybe even 72. Now with that 3 sheets, it comes with a protective sheet, so you want to make sure that you put that on top, hit it for 30 seconds. Now it does not require you to heat it from the back for 15 seconds, it's just 30 seconds, and then with firm pressure too. Lift it up, peel this back, there we go. So now I have a custom shirt that I made her. I think she'll really like that. Again, she really does love Paw Patrol stuff, so this is going to be really perfect for her. Since we're already on the topic of iron-on for sweaters / shirts, we're going to just go ahead and do one more for my daughter. I found this, actually wanted to show you guys. Look how pretty this is. It's glitter iron-on. It's by Make Market, which is Michael's brand. I just thought this would be really cute for my daughter. She loves rainbows. And she loves bows, so why not put 2 and 2 or 1 and 1 together to create something super cute. Okay, bring this over. 30 seconds, firm pressure. Okay, I'm gonna flip that over, cool that glitter iron-on down a lot faster, and then we can peel and review. I love putting it on my glass mat, close it down really quickly. Oh, so pretty. I love it. Love the glitter. So we are doing a little bit of mixed media. I found these 4x4 sketchbooks from Michael's, and I just thought they were so fun. We have puff vinyl, which you guys know I've been obsessed with puff vinyl lately. And then we have a sticker patch, which I thought this was iron-on, but I guess I should have read it carefully. And then we have vinyl. So we're going to go ahead and do the patch first. This is going to be for my daughter. Originally it was supposed to be for a shirt, and then I was trying to do one for me, and you'll see it actually in a video in January. I don't want to spoil what it was, but I realized it did not work because it's not iron-on. And so you'll see that tragedy in an upcoming video. Alright, I was thinking I can do that, but I just kind of want my big hand out of the way. So I'm just going to put that right there, right? Yes. And that is the easiest one out of all 6 of them. Love it. Okay, now there's this one, and then we are going to do the next one. I did it in black. And I just did the first initial of each of their names. One done, and yeah, I think they all turned out super good. I if you're going to do this, I would recommend using a larger heat press so that way it's one and done type thing. I was doing it in sections, but I had just put away my larger heat press, and I was not going to get that back out if I'm being honest. So again, puff vinyl, definitely puffy, right? And then we have one with the stick on, love it. And then we of course have one with vinyl with something sticky on there. But there they are. I am excited to give these out to them. Okay, let's go into the next project. Similar situation, but for adults. Next on the list is some stitched notebooks. We're going to do iron-on monogram for each single one that comes in. This is from Target, and in fact you guys have seen this on my channel before. I did one for me, and I put the word create on this one, and then I'm actually going to be working with these two in one of the videos in January. And I'm using some smart vinyl. That took some time, but they are all done. I was putting them back on the little thing, but I think what I'll do is actually use this chiffon ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just haven't decided, do I want to go with the lighter pink or do I want to go with the darker pink, or do we want to do both? And I think the answer is, yeah, we'll do both, why not? Okay, and I like how it matches the green. Yeah, it's nice. Alright, good deal. Well, I'll do both, and if I run out, I'll have to take them apart. Goodness. Okay. We had enough. Perfect. This works out so well. Okay, oh my goodness. The bad thing about chiffon ribbon is it's really stringy. Okay, so then we'll do both colors. I really don't know what I'm doing, so we're just gonna do it. Do a little. Actually, why don't I just do a little knot? I think it'd be easier and kind of boho, kind of like, oh, that's super pretty. Oh, love it as it is. It's nice. And there we go. So, how pretty is that? Oh my goodness. I'm loving the different colors. Oh, so awesome. Got it. Alright, cool. I'm so excited that I found that third one, or the fourth one rather. But yeah, so how I wish I would have known this when I was getting married, that I would have just gotten, my colors were navy blue, a sunflower yellow, and gray. Really just navy blue and yellow, just accents of gray. And so you could put navy blue chiffon and yellow. I mean, there you go. So, love it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to make a little sign for my brother-in-law and his wife. And I actually had purchased this SVG. I think it's from Design Bundles probably over a year ago. And I was going to make it for my family, or for my house. And I just never did. And I was trying to think of what I can make for my brother-in-law and his wife. And I came across this SVG once again, and well, I decided I'm going to make it for them. And then maybe one day down the road I will make it for, oh goodness, that is super freaking, okay, let's try that again. Looks good. Okay, get that scraped down really well. So yes, this design was super intricate, but I enjoyed weeding it. I used my pin tool for the smaller detail parts of weeding, because that really helps with the intricate weeded, or the intricate parts that you have to weed. And then I used my regular weeding tool for everything else. There we go. I love it. The only thing is, does it need a bow? I don't think it does, only because I think there's just a lot going on here. I could have gone a little bit bigger, but overall I do really like how this turned out. Alright, let's keep it going. Alrighty, the last Christmas project is going to be for my sister. So my sister and I usually do a craft that we're really into that year around Christmas, and we gift it to each other. So since I've been really into making cards, I'm actually going to make a card, really the card front of, so I'm going to make a card front and frame it for her. And we're going to be using Pink Fresh Studios Delighted for You. So it does come with stamps, stencils, and die cuts. So we're only going to be doing the stenciling and the stamp part, and then the die cuts we'll use for an actual card. So now, if you guys know anything about cards, whether you're into it or not, hopefully this will make sense, but cards are usually like A2, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or they're A7s, which is 5 by 7. And then you have just different types of cards, but those are the two main ones. But the frame is 5 by 7. So we're going to be using 80-pound cardstock, and I think I should be able to get a 5 by 7 in here. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this process, just because, again, like the length of time of the video. So let me put some Christmas music back on for the last time, and then we'll see the final result. All right, let's go ahead and get started. so I was going to do a sentiment and then add this, but add the, sorry you can't see it off camera, add the little beads here, or embellishments, but gosh, I don't know how well it's going to fit. And I'm looking at this. Oh, so, okay. Let's go ahead and open this. I think I'll just leave this as is. So I ink blended around the side because my idea was to matte it with the same color. So it's a little dark on bottom. I don't know why I'm so dark at the bottom, but there we go. Well, okay. I totally read that wrong. I thought that this was a 5 by, oh, you know what? I could probably just take that off. All right. Let's look at it both ways, right? I know this is not going to be centered completely, but I want to get an idea of which one I want to do first. So do we, again, not centered, but do we like that? You know what, actually, let's put this here. I don't know why that's not fitting in here. Does it go? Oh, there we go. There, okay, got it. So do we like it matted like that? Here's what that looks like. I have a white. That's what that looks like. I agree, it needs the purple. Okay, not a problem. Looks good. I used my T-square to help get that straight. And then we'll put this down. This on here. Keep this in case, for no reason. We'll throw that away. I was thinking she can change, if she wants to put something else in this picture frame, she can. I guess the other little packaging on the actual image had it, so I'll just tell her about it. Okay, and there it is. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to sit up like this. Oh, I need to clean this. The one thing I'm thinking is adding the embellishments to the actual glass. How neat would that be? Now, if I do this, then that means she can't change it out. Well, she could actually. I'm sure she could remove this. It won't hurt it. And then she could just have to clean the glass. I doubt she would. She'll probably keep this forever and ever because she's my sister and we do things like that. We keep each other's crafts. We work so hard on them. And I'm hardly putting any glue on the embellishments. So again, if she wants to reuse this or repurpose this frame, my goodness, last craft, I'm exhausted. If she wants to repurpose it, she could just take it off and then use a glass, what are those called, scraper tools, and you can scrape up the glue and then you'll be good to go. So now it is officially done. We are done crafting. Oh my goodness, I loved how this turned out. She's gonna love it too. I also brought in a new ink and I wanted to mention that because I know we talked about, I used Wisteria, I used Andromeda, all to new, and then of course pistachio and sage. So those are the colors that I used, and of course jet black. Then I also used the Distress ink mustard seed for the yellow. I used distressed ink because this sits on top of the ink and it wouldn't blend. It wouldn't blend too much, so that's why I used that one. And there we go. Thank you so much for watching all of this. This video was recorded over a span of over a week, maybe multiple recordings, so that's why you'll see the sweater and all that stuff change, because I recorded when I can and then I edited it all together. So thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this long video. I love long craft videos. An hour is fantastic, is what I love, but I know not everyone has the time to sit around and watch me for an hour, but there's a lot of things I had to do. So thank you so much. You all have a beautiful and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I do have some more videos coming out, so stay tuned. I am not done for the year. I think I'm done with Christmas crafts. Yes, done with Christmas crafts. I think. Don't quote me. I gotta look at my schedule. But I got a few more cards coming out for Christmas. One for Hanukkah. So that's coming out the day before Christmas. And because Hanukkah is on Christmas Day. Or Christmas is Hanukkah is on Christmas Day. And yeah, so that will be coming out. And then we got some unboxing to do. I bought a new Cricut Explorer Air 3. I already have one, but it's pooping out on me, and I'll tell you guys more about that in that video. So we're going to go back to the basics with that, using the Explorer Air 3. And then also I got a new product, and that makes books, binding. I'll tell you more about that in that video. And then for those card lovers, I have a new automatic machine, or die cutting machine, so I don't have to crank it anymore. So we got a lot of unboxing crafts, and then one that I'm already working on, or have been working on, is getting the pesky crafts that's been sitting in my craft room out of my craft room. And so that's going to be another long video that's coming out in January at some point. Not sure when. It's just how fast I can get that video done. So a lot of craft with me videos coming to my channel, along with a lot of cards. All right, thank you so much for watching. Again, have a beautiful Merry Christmas. Put a penguin in the comment section. Let me know if you made it to the end, and let me know which Christmas gift craft was your favorite. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.